Good morning. It's about 6:30 here on a Monday morning. Welcome you here to our digital learning classroom. Even got up early, put on a shirt and tie, just try to make this, feel as normal as possible, even though it's honestly quite a bit weird. So we're embarking here on our virtual learning classroom as we do our distance learning for the foreseeable future. Just want to give you a heads up on what we're going to work on this week. So the topic we have for you is the Crusades. Last night I set up this playlist, and I'm sure you got all the emails if you were paying attention. We have quite a few assignments here, and I would say that this reflects in general what we would have done in a regular work week here. So everything we have here, although it looks like a lot, we're looking at 15, 20 minutes per assignment, and I have them in a listed due dates in chronological order. So the due dates here are just kind of a guide, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, by Thursday, and then, by the next Monday, looking to have all of these things done. If you get them done on time, that's mainly a guide for you. Maybe you work out a lot in one day. Maybe you push this off a little bit as you work on some things for the classes. But I would just say in general, this is where we want to be on track by Friday, what we want to work on and what we want to submit here, at least by the following Monday. So we have, starting here, we have some class notes. And just like we do in class, I have the teacher's edition here because I'm not going to be able to give them to you directly. But make sure you put in the responses where you're prompted. There are a few spots here with those blue boxes. We have an ed puzzle on John Green and Crash Course. Notice here that a few of you even got to work last night getting some of these things done, so good job. We have this summary from the textbook. We have a newsella about Pope Urban and his call for the First Crusade. So just taking a look at this quickly, this is what the newsella article looks like. You notice here in the activities, there are 2 right prompts, and this is a first for me too. I haven't really seen this before, but if you do the social studies one, that's great. If you don't, and you do the ELA one, not a big deal. They're pretty similar, but if you have time, look at that social studies one. This speech is about how the Pope at the time, the techniques he used to get people to go on these crusades. And that's important because it's going to tie to the later assessments that we have for you. Underneath this, we have a Flipgrid response, which is going to be a video response. It'll be good to see your faces as you give these responses. Click on this link. Just make sure you integrate your webcam, and there'll be a big green button in a circle. Go ahead and click that, and you'll be prompted to give your video response. The prompt is on there. It's about that newsella article. And then as we wrap up, as we get into the end of the week, I have a note on propaganda techniques. So watch this video first. It's a good 10-minute overview that'll show you these different techniques we're going to be working with. And then we have a set of notes in the teacher's edition. So make sure you get all those stuff in. Make sure you have the responses where prompted, and we'll count that as a grade as well. And what we want to wrap up with, it's called a Crusades propaganda poster. Based on these propaganda techniques you looked in the speech and through the notes and through the video, we're going to integrate them to create your own propaganda poster. So we'll open up this assignment here. And it's going to have you set it up by 8.5 by 11. And one of these propaganda techniques that you're going to see in the notes, all of these techniques in the notes, you're going to find quite a few of them in that speech. So you're going to pick one from the speech and use that as the inspiration for your propaganda poster. So you want it to be in a World War II style, but also keeping the aesthetic and the look of the Middle Ages and the types of people that would have been back then. Your resources here, we have that newsella article, the propaganda technique notes, and the propaganda techniques video. Incorporate all of those as you generate your ideas. And that's what we're looking at this week. And that propaganda poster on the Google Drawing app, if we get that done by Friday, that's great. But have that done by over the weekend and Monday, because on Monday we're going to start a whole new section of information on the next topic. So if you have any questions, I'm available by email. Feel free to email me anytime. I'll be able to get back to you pretty promptly. And as we go through this, I'm going to try to find some other ways that we can connect and we can discuss things and ask questions. But as we start off, emails should work. If you need something more direct than that, let me know through the email, and I'll find a way to be able to set something up for us. But that's what we're looking at for this week. All right. So good luck. Have fun. Be good to your parents at home, and hopefully you social distance, and we'll get back as soon as we possibly can. All right. Have a good day. Bye.